Yes, thank you so much for staying here with us. And that was Olamide and Wizkid with Kai. All right. It is now time for Truth Syndrome Monday, ladies and gentlemen. And today, out of curiosity, we want to find out what is one job you respect, but know you could never, ever in this life do.
The list is long. The list is long. Okay, so I respect pilots a lot. I respect them a lot, but I don't know if I can ever be a pilot. Growing up, I used to be interested because I knew some crew members. So I was always like, maybe I should be an air hostess or something. And then I knew some pilots too. But at a point, I'm like, me that I love adventure. One day I should not just go and be in the spirit and say, oh yeah, let's go. Everyone say, hey! So I love pilots, but I don't think I can be a pilot.
Interesting.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
All right, there's
a lot, Sha, but that's like number one on my list.
Yes, quite a number here too. But number one of it is that I respect doctors a lot. But guess what? I'm hemophobic. I do not like the sight of blood, whether it's my blood, whether it's somebody else's blood. And there was an example. So we used to have an intern, and I think we had like a fun Friday or something. I don't know where she went to put her leg. And so she just came to me, and she was bleeding on her big toe. And I was as confused as anything. I didn't know what to do. I went to the first aid box. Yes, we always have the first aid box here in the office. So I went to the first aid box, and I brought out TCP, I brought out everything the cotton wool and everything. But guess what? As I was cleaning it and I was dressing it for her, I was screaming. I would do it. I will ask her a question. Where did you go and put your? I will scream.
So that's why I've been laughing, because I remember that day. And that day I was like, honey, but so with everything, with all your mouth, there's something you're afraid of. Ordinary blood.
I will just be screaming.
Then when she's done, she'll be like, oh yeah, carry your leg.
Even my own blood, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Yes. So yes. And two, I'm acrophobic. I am afraid of heights. One time it used to be so bad that even inside elevator, I'm screaming. Shout out to Sheun Awoshika. We used to work at a particular radio station together, and then there was this restaurant opposite the radio station where they had their canteen like upstairs, like it was on what floor. So you had to take the elevator to that floor, and it would want to buy me lunch or something, and I would just do that and I would just hold him. And I'll be screaming, or I'll be looking for something that will just distract me or something. I'm always very funny, so please don't look at me when you find me. Oh, okay, so you're wondering, how do I now cope inside the airplane?
I need want to sleep off or
watch
movie.
I just do like this every single time. I just do like this when it's taken off. Like, I just do like this so that, and please don't look at me. Like,
please, if you see Honeypot and you're on the same plane, take a video. Send it to us.
No, I act it well, but I'm always...
You use energy. All right, people, that is our truth. After this break, we'll also love to hear from you watching, and the phone lines will be open. You can also drop your messages on Facebook. We are at TVC Entertainment, on X at TVC Connect. And let's just find out what people out there have to say about this. Don't go anywhere.
TSM, it's Truth Syndrome Monday.
One thing that I admire that I can't do, brain surgeon. I admire it because it's very intricate and it takes a lot of years of practice, but I am okay. I don't want to see your brain.
They said there's dignity in labor. As long as it's good and it's not bad. It's okay. Maybe anything under the extreme spot, like people that clean skyscrapers. Like,
I actually wish I could sing. I actually wish I could be an artist, but I have a horrible voice.
Sugar baby. It's a full-time job now. Ask them. It's a full-time sugar baby. But I admire the money you guys make from afar. I wish, but
One job I admire the most but I can't do is being a medical doctor.
Why? Because they save lives. I feel they're smart and intelligent for you to be able to be in that, whatever. But I can't do it because I don't like the smell of medications. I don't like to see blood. But when you tell me you're a medical doctor, I'm like, you're living my dreams, but I can't do it.
I would have loved to be a singer. In fact, at the university, I was part of a band, but I realized that it's not my calling. So I enjoy music, but I enjoy dancing. That I can do.
I could not join the army. No, 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 no. I admire them well because a lot of my students, they're in the army, like in the military, in the Navy, and things of that nature. So I think I admire them the most.
I feel like engineering, I love when I see like female engineers because I feel like it's such a technical job that requires a lot of like mathematics and technicality. And I feel like I'm more of a creative and like an English student, hence why I'm a lawyer as well as, a socialpreneur.
Being a star, you don't want to hear me sing.
Video director. Yeah, I would love to, create, marvelous videos and stuff.
My own army, I admire it, but I can't do it because I don't like to kill. I like peace.
Sometimes wonder how these guys pull it through, and they have all the, technical know-how to just fly us. And it's like some of us, we just sleep. Some of us, we're awake, and it looks like our lives is in their hands. And that's, for me, that is angelic, that is spiritual. And if I see myself in that position, I like for people to just believe that they are safe with me. So for me, I would say being a pilot.
I wish I could sing. I do not have the voice to sing. When I start singing, I sound like a frog. If I had a voice, I would have been aiming to see that I would get a headies. That's the one thing that I wish that I could do. I wish I could sing, but I can't sing.
I don't think I want to be a policeman.
Being a frontline soldier. I love what you guys do, but I love life too much.
Being a footballer, I admire that job because I for do am because I get the skills. You feel me? But
the army actually, I mean, they're very brave and they fight for us and everything. But yeah, I can't do it. But I much respect to them.
Definitely a traffic warden. Can never in the sun. I don't know. In fact, kudos to them because I could never do that.
I love the job of driving. I admire drivers. I love the technique of driving, but I just can't do it because I'm already doing something else. But if I wasn't doing what I was doing, I'll be a driver.
TSM, it's Truth Syndrome Monday.
A driver.
All right, it is still Truth Syndrome Monday right here in case you're just tuning in. And we are asking the question, what is one job you respect but no, you could never ever in this life.
I can see Honey Pot has a lot of family members on that TSM. Many of them are scared of surgery, medicine, doctors, and all of that. And then the people who said being soldiers, especially the ones in the front line. I respect soldiers, especially the ones that go to battle. But can I?
Me, I personally respect those people that said that they cannot sing and so they would not try it. Thank you so much. But you
they didn't lie to themselves.
But you see, there are people in this music industry, they know. But see, they are now disturbing us with noise. They know that they cannot sing and they deceive them, so it's okay.
And then when you come for them, they'll say, but Sean Kingston started with auto-tuning, so anybody can auto-tune.
All right, now,
you have messages
get on social media. Yes, I do have messages on Facebook. Medinat Uthman says, armed forces, all armed forces. So what's all armed forces? All right, like military.
Yeah, military, being a soldier,
all right,
Navy,
being a soldier,
Army,
police, something and all that. So you would never do that. Martina Rafiu Adelakun here says, medical job, I can't stand blood, injection and drug. Yeah, I take injection, you get, because I've got a lot of piercings too, so I'm not afraid of needles,
yeah,
but
me
you see
too.
blood.
No, I love
take
injection.
My drugs. I don't have any issues with that.
I actually prefer drip and injection to drugs.
Because
my throat is narrow,
once in my
so
life.
when I take pills, it feels like I want to throw up. And then I hate the taste of pills.
I don't
so
have
if
any
it touches my mouth, hey, you think I want to faint.
Except when we used to take chloroquine and then we used to put it inside Eba. All right, moving on. We've got Mixer Marquez who says, I'm a writer. My recent article needs visibility here. So what's the question we are asking? Is this what we are asking? Shift, I beg. Sister Segbo here says, I respect custom officer, but due to sees goods, okay, worth millions. I don't want to do the job. You can be in another, what's it called now? In another department.
They have different departments.
Yes, although sometimes I don't think that you can tell them what you want to do or something. But I'm sure that even in customs, they will have like medical personnel, they will have like different departments for, I don't know, I'm just saying. I'm just thinking. So yes, I mean.
Okay, so I'm on X and Omobolade Ayodele says military. Many people are afraid of the military. People know, okay. Oloye Olalikon says judge. I hereby sentence you to death by hanging, or you have not proved your case as the winner of the election. Case dismissed.
Like
so it's scared.
The
warrant, the judgment. Husband. Yeah, the judgment on her husband. Ha. But judges go through a lot too. Because
they go through a lot because there are some threats, there are some like behind this thing, like, oh, you gave this judgment, and they're after your life. Yeah.
And their family.
It's true, it's true, it's true.
Otumba Toby Daniel. I can never and ever be a soldier. God forbid bad things. I love what they do. Big respect, but sorry, I know if you face war or gun. It is not my calling. Otumba, well, you're already Otumba, so at least you will take care of people around you. So you're already doing something. Kali Parker says, what is one job I respect, but no, I could never do? My brother, now to be a police officer, that's one I respect him. But the insult wait there inside the job. I don't feel take or carry him. You guys are doing well.
In Nigeria.
So I remember during TSM, someone said traffic warden. If I was ever a traffic warden, I feel like I'll be that man that is dancing. I'm passing traffic.
Yeah, because he loves to dance.
I love to dance. So if I was ever a traffic warden, that would be me.
Maybe that man did not even like it initially, but he just looks for how he could make himself happy on his own job.
Taiwo Rashid Bolajoko says exportation business. I totally agree because some people container fee just enter water and money don't go. Anything can happen at sea. Ayomide Morebishe says marketing. Praise Diamond. Sam says teacher. SMGBR says Uber driver. FS says pilot. Dima says politics. Abdul Yakin Yusuf says security personnel or any other security services. So basically I have mostly law enforcement, military. Okay, there's something different. Loma trash collector. Ola says mortuary attendant. And Anke Olade Job he says midwifery. Okay, yeah, some people are scared to deliver babies. It's a
because
whole
you
lot.
will see blood,
and then the skin would. Okay, guys, on this note, we just want to say a very big thank you for tuning in. You. Yes, we're talking about you. We love you, and we hope you tune in once again tomorrow at 12 noon, okay? I had Honey Shmoney in the building, Honey Rabba, Honey Money, and myself, Lady Cat, our real hotness. On behalf of these two beautiful ladies, I say have yourself an amazing week. Bye for now, guys.